after the polls. Now, political parties, those who matters, no money na honomo ebi. Obia ekoboa ema dwumadie no etimi court to come pa. Ye we and what we are learning they say police at the police for be say 500 5,000 and na Akwatia. Say gonna IGP in his wisdom no with a huge number of police over there on presence no. Ebe kebe sa disturbance say but so pay ye nin komo kakra mi rapport mensa Abraham pay programs manager Edma CDD. Ye ni won komo kakra na fe ye nko yanim ene anopay e wa mi rapport me mo ache de ba Lawson FM Lawson TV.
Mejo so mania.
Pa jona apomu ye de.
Ya mi adom na mo so ye.
O adom kronwa. Yes ye ho ye papa. Enra yeah, the Inspector General of Police, any stakeholders are matter concerning the by-election and Yami Adumo Ebaso, our Akwatia Shia. Now, dream, and Bambo, anyone somewhere. You hear the ATN say, I saw 4 bears of 5,000 there. I post for bear 5,000 there. You had one more call Akobo buying our Akwatia. Ebinum fee say, hey. Now, where is this? That's the way to go. In the wisdom of the security intelligence, they think that's the way to go. Wow, memran cheni nin komo kakra of late you and you say I talk so I do buy elections the kind of disturbances that a koso or Hawaii share you kromo ya na no de pa. Sabre anamuntu apos here to a penny we just say kwampano an yanam so no.
Yo, me so na me chia ya chiefo ne yemi an mu kuma sen nyina na titru abusia for bantma ane abusia for nkare nyina chia wo nyina em se yemmo niema miensa bi tofa na yemfa nhye nkomodi ase di kan no si hu se since 2019 Vigilantism and Related Offences Act no manko for adwene won say vigilantism a free Ghana batum craft say 2020 no ye hu ne se so bebre and into a civilian yeko 2024 no ye die ho so ye men kan twi complacency ye complacent yeko 2024 no ya mfa anya adwuma bebre the ekato so mi nu say even though I have Vigilantism Act yemubi no ye church me can say media phobia for instance advocacy path say na some elite groups feel say your criminal code or that into here repetition of a law dealing with criminality if you say vigilantism no so falls under criminality but yemubi advocate say so sanction regime na a war criminal code na and yes, so deterrent enough say to trust my so about to some bit messiano near the Kumasi cases here to traffic you for free court near example. Then go for criticize judge, but pay the law before the judge, attribute media more or the moment. Ye here be more thing. Now, young can say since Sasa acts nearby, minim se bonibi or prosecutors in Fanya Jumada and the MBno. Yet also means Nina came for no, yem police tactics. Ye de kwa batfu muno. Knowing says since I ra 1992, can be a babu no. A batfu be him higher Jojo. Even the first election in the Fourth Republic, I can't say na ye because MPP boycott the second womanko. And nothing I can't say yet. But since then, no, about 2 billion Ghana. So far, national election and district level elections and intra-party contest, Jojo. Yet, in security agencies, I used to all tactics of non-performance, all tactics of no strategy of protection, and no tactics of post-election accountability. And we don't expect preaching keke. To say the Yonuko Jina Hokoye Semons, and the other two about to say. And I am fan numbers keke. See the numbers keke. And a qua about to my police for numbers a bunkam a ye BBD and I also West Ogon Kentucky. The preliminary discussion in the media.
Okay. Eti sesi ai
Asemna bobo. Asemna bobo. Yes, because on say because me na me integral part of the processes in Intino. Santa na my rebel. Like I say, minimum income bebre. I was
of course
hired by the United Nations Development Program (UNDP).
yeah.
Umuchi ameka kesi me Dr. Patrick Oseko for University of Cape Coast Peace Department and Dr. Mahamond of University of Ghana Law School. And umuchi enka kesi we expected to use 1 month for the mediation, but we went up using about 3 months. And I support the National Peace Council to mediate between the MPP and DC to disband their vigilante groups. And alongside that, the Parliament so fashion the vigilante-related offences law. And I was pushing here, pushing there. And it's also Parliament law no definition of vigilantism now. You the memo from National Peace Council through the committee near the core. You need definition of vigilantism per the act, but your description of what constitutes, because now you definition in famano. Into you categorizing nema who are constituting. So a itemized definition here, dear mano. Into the PN who are about to moyenya bonebi enfamo. Yet we are not using it. Into say we will be a gram issues, you might be frustrated when you are discussing this issue.
Serious. That's the old tactics na use what the ababesi and I beg to ask you the old tactics doesn't mean that MYA.
Meaning I am West. If you say first, now you feel say you set up election security persons. Me ba CDD na me hu say coalition of domestic election observers any CDD ni abatuo NCS so mo hwe abatuo mu bi and mo force ma change special elections for election security for elections. First na the friends and national security arrangement you national security coordination, your regional security coordinator, which is REXTEC, your friends, district security friend DISEC,
Yeah.
Woman and I share about also. But when you say, Yen Ghana has an part of the world, Upia Ojina district and MBA a politician. In Tina and Papa say, Upia or war about to abaya power so we see my name, our region, about power so we see my name, our district chief executive, on one as I had the security committee is not about to also a competition. And see, said the system about two women from in reality about transparent barrels, the same thing. And I can say, look, it had different security arrangements for elections. That's why the election security task force came up. It is also election security task force, politician be any. So call national level, electoral friends and Ghana Police Service and a chair are coordinating all security agencies. So called regional level, a regional police commander or region on a chair and will coordinate all the friend is saying security agencies. The electoral commission will come in because of information. So called district level, a district police commander and a chair of election security task force. The friend is saying electoral district officer they inviting just to give us information because don't forget the election a timetable. Until here a timetable they are planning security. Yet you know the independence and security agencies in my end. For example, on my desk here, I sit here. I have 13 death cases from 2020 to 2024.
13.
2020, nipa 8 ni year. 2024, nipa 5 ni year. Ningi na yenya ho di akosi. Wo mo prepare, wo mo cast she, me pictures ningi na wa. Ningi na hu di akosi. Just last election, I was part of the team where you could Yura Dampari. Or catching in confidence, or arresting nipa about over 100. Over 100, no. It be a hold mark court. I'm your mom court inquiry bill. It be a police for an investigation. In your mom police inquiry bill. No, I assure you and say, that case wait there. Umbe police be get ako pim say, you be who ne form of Sibre. So share police friends operational standards now. I say at least every quarter be a briefy country no as the status of the cases. Meaning you to baby what you want them bill. And at the year West and they say, game will be your question strategy or the call 2024. No, me a presentation my honorable Kanda Power in office based on a report. I'm going to catch and say, my end this severe wants vigilante groups in your term. social statements at NDC mema. Now the consistent protest against deployment of military, there's something on the sleeve. Secondly, the registration there were something. Should you see how comes in constituency and many other constituencies? And not sure will say it's a red light for the elections. It's my end that. Yet the IGP done Parekatre and say, and now set 2020, police know a year combative, no, and my nipa what you and say the obey friend is saying wait and arrest. And see, Omunya too harsh in the polling station, but Omude is spies beginning in a more and Crawford by starting in a better later. I call it a bogus strategy because election is only one objective, or objective for election is to win. And we are in a part of our country, for example, our country say elections are won at the polling station. Even the court cases to Ayako 2017 and 2021, the basic conclusion is that election is won at the polling station. Otherwise, I think Dr. Baumia research or edited a ghost polling station over voting and voting in Antoine. So political parties never say the media media bano polling station be a media be any hobby. So a police officer now catch them, oh Shaboma then later you arrest her, you are missing the point. So me, I said on radio even before the election said if we adopt that strategy, you are going to fail. And exactly what happened. Ocean Crawford, Boom Crawford police station, Air Force to declare election. To the extent of the Electoral Commission, you could know about to my own king, and pa, Yakoto about from the open. So, the political party, that's what you get. So, these strategies are fake, they are unworkable, they are of no importance to election results.
I think, say, you're banning the military from partaking or taking part in our electoral processes.
I get mad when I hear those questions. Military is part of the election security committee.
Mm-hmm.
Military has been supporting our elections over the years.
Yeah.
So military in Kahua, so you go overseas, and when I did helicopters about election materials. I didn't know police for one Franco. You could try baby, Zulu Junior, the Adena. I didn't know military for the ballot materials. The military has been part of our elections. So there are three deployment strategies that we have. In the last election, we relaxed the third deployment. And in the Friends Ablikuma by election, we also relaxed it. So share over the years, Ghana election security deployments are based on three stratum.
Okay.
Or phase one. You were polling station deployment.
That's right.
Polling station deployment, it be any papa and no, say police numbers, no, yeah, all security agencies come home. Into the prisons, come home, yeah, the custom division, come home, yeah, the immigration, come home, yeah, the woman come home. So there are numbers, money over 26 polling stations now, because don't forget, the police will not only commit all their persons for only elections, while other best installations in the country are there. Until they combine election with their traditional security. So they need the numbers. Unlike a place like Seychelles, polling station, 26 district, the friend saying, because it's 26 the total population for elections is 72,000. Into police, into military, any security. Here, we have a population of over 15 million voters. There were a polling station of 26,000. I won't say a police number saying. So that's the first deployment. Near the immigration, traditionally, these people are not weapon holders. Until you don't want to make mistakes, say, with the prison officer, polling station, with the custom division, polling station, with the immigration, polling station. Immigration just last Ambrose Derry time, and a year actor. It's just one border community and not the fear of terrorism. Use to arms. Otherwise, immigration use to arms. The Saudi Nipa on your traditional arm manager, polling station, now man armor, you are causing a terrible mistake. And by design, by operation, by their nature, and when he has a bit deploy security or polling station with a weapon, that's understandable. However, there was second and third forces.
Okay.
The second force, stand by, especially communities and constituencies. Hotspots.
Yeah.
Those people are holding arms. Any police for Then you bring the member manpower, but they're from FBI and the forces now. You said that reserve one for combatants, no, only a domoba. Will stand by our communities. They'll have to be there within 5 minutes. And now you're relaxing in 2020. Then we have a standby force, a police military standby force. And on as a mobile with full vim. It's a new be or one, Casan for Namo, a Brickman North, Umukam for police for reform, and committing your answer, no, and also relaxeno. So the military has been part of our election deployment. Just that a Crawford grid and a Crawford machinations, the intelligence community and picking will be protesting against using military. And the IGP to succumb to that pressure because they knew what they wanted to do. The military or what they see TEPA, they see ATTC, they see Ablekuma, they see a friend saying Dominic Abenya and came to me. See, you use that deployment strategy now. Your first deployment, standby, a friend is saying a patrol team and a standby force in Katanse Munintiminsi. So if we are going to go to Akwatia with even 1,000 numbers, our strategy is say, don't be combatants, don't use arms. The results of win will be achieved. No, nothing could be done to them.
So it is not about the huge number of police presence. Yebenya ewo Akwatia enebe mata.
Military officer be na me be go on my advice be to election security task force based on these comments. Or can say any numbers a strategy or say even within the polling station one we can have two arrangements. One a cordon area opien to me ko wa ye wo armed guard back obegina ho. And ye wo be bia electorate nankase gu a police for that arm gina ho. Into do so you march through that cordon area to the polling center. When you be a okotwaba unko untimi murasa center ho. And time yatete ya batwo register so ama the door so cry 800 e be 500 the door so bro so e temu mienu A and B. See you used to start and ya dey be delay a time. So there are so many various friends saying several strategies are electoral commission, election security task force. But me use in deployment obi entumi nko because support your friend is saying a Jurassic Dumasi in 2016. Emma Omuye elections the first time in 2016 and talk about Jurassic Dumasi. You know why? The question who say the election day they deploy so many motorbikes. So you do not trust regional security SND department by Central Regional Security. In a case of saying, "Yep, motorbike will come what that day. Oh, motorbike I will call from Festival. We are a better. You bought the right in putting in our kind into a drag constituency. You hear motorbike. You hear unregistered vehicle. Thirdly, you hear party BS on you vehicle or best supply a Dianini Shaman and call for polling center. Now I'm branding. Ghana airport car stickers apart from branded stickers no can be into main polling station and for the first time and to go and see what church said that so many things we can be diligent of to prevent it rather than see it deploy
okay be about vigilantism on our screen right now Ablekuma rerun I call so afterwards MP before the can say they had a press conference because when and she by said and now more champion in more anymore in order to disband all these vigilante groups they did disbanded yes but the RC war Ablekuma rerun actually almost say they would have to go back and bring it.
Benia, I don't want to accuse MPP. This man in the vigilante group.
Okay.
But NPP came to power and they became greedy.
Okay.
What you say? Didija umunkorano. Into umunkorano you share and send me a video be a korebi back home. I miss what you can call brutally. A small kind of say, "Munko for a gabi watch that come and kumamo." What does it mean?
Yeah.
It means that umodi didija umuntu umubofu. But because by a video say someone